Hello friends, today we'll discuss about simple transposition and optic cross. If you got a spectacle prescription like this, plus 1 with plus 0.5 at 90, here the plus 1 is your spherical power and the plus 0.50 is your cylindrical power. This one is cylindrical axis. Okay. What you have to do next, you have to do the simple transposition to get cylinder power in minus form. So what is the formula for simple transposition? That is sphere plus your given cylinder slash, that will be in one content. Another content will be your change the sign of your cylinder, given cylinder, okay, and the axis. If in the given spectacle prescription the axis is below 90, you have to add 90 to that axis to get its opposite axis. If your given axis is more than 90, you have to subtract 90 to get your opposite axis. Your question is this, and you have to do the simple transposition by applying that formula. So that formula says sphere plus cylinder. So it will be plus 1.50 because this is your sphere and this is your cylinder, right? 1 plus 0.50. It is 1.50. Then make a just make a segment, and this you have to change the sign of your cylinder. So it will be minus 0.50, and you have to change your axis. Your axis, it is given 90. It is equal than 90, so you have to add 90. If your axis, the given axis is equal or more less than 90, you have to add 90. If your axis is more than 90, you have to subtract 90. So it is equal to 90, so you have to add 90. So your opposite axis will be 180. 90 plus 90, 180, right? So now you got cylinder in minus format. If you are doing transposition of this, you will get this as your answer. Let's take another example. Your power is like this. You have something like this. So this means plus and minus. It means plano in our term. So the patient do not have any spherical power right now. He is having plus 0.50 at 90 degree. So we have to transpose this. So our answer will be sphere plus cylinder. Sphere is plano, means 0 plus 0.50. So we will get 0.50 as a sphere minus 0.50 as a cylinder, and 90 means our axis will be 180 degree, right? Next thing is optic cross. So if my spectacle prescription is like this, it is a lens form, right? It is a lens form. So optic cross means I have to represent the lens form into a meridian form. Meridian form is like this, x-axis and y-axis, right? This is our meridian form. So I have to make separate optic cross for our spherical thing, separate optic cross for cylinder thing. Then I have to add both of them, and I have to make a single optic cross where the spectacles prescription will be there. Let's make optic cross for plus 1. Plus 1 is a sphere. Sphere will be everywhere, right? In a circle. So here also I will get plus 1. Here also I will get a plus 1. Here also I will get a plus 1. Here also I will get a plus 1. Right? Another thing, because in this prescription we have a spherical component and we have a cylindrical component also in a spectacle prescription, right? So I have to make another optic cross for our cylinder thing. Cylinder is always present in its opposite axis. Our cylinder will be here, because this will be 0, this will be 90, so it will be 0.50. Here we do not have any power, we have 0 power over here. So let's add both of them. So here I will get plus 1, and here I will get plus 0.50, right? So if I will take this as a spherocylindrical lens, so the spherical lens, the plus power will be everywhere at the lens, but here we will get plus 0.50 as a cylindrical power. So this is at 180 degree axis, right? But we don't prescribe a spectacle like this. We do spectacle with lens form, right? So this is a meridian form. Let's make lens form out of this. I can take any power as a spherical. I have to assume. So I am taking plus 1 as a sphere. So my cylindrical axis will be at 90 because the plus 1 is at 90. But I am taking this as a sphere because, okay. Then in between 1 and 0.5 there is a difference of 0.50, but while coming from 1 to 0.50 the sign convention is minus, so I will get my plus 1 with minus 0.50, 90. Got it? So you can ask, sir, what if I'll take plus 0.50 as a sphere? You can take plus 0.50 also as a sphere. I'm taking plus 0.50 as a sphere. So my axis will be 180. And the difference between 0.50 and 1 is plus 0.50 because the sign convention will be positive, right? Because it is going right side. So I got plus 0.50 plus 0.50, 180. So we have to do the transposition because the cylinder is in plus form. So after transposition I will get plus 1 because sphere plus cylinder. Then change the sign of cylinder 0.50 and change the axis, right? I got this. So I got this. This was my question and this is my answer also. So my optic cross is right. Correct? You got this? Any doubt?